Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wise Learn. Have you ever wondered about the difference between these modal verbs and when to use each one? Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll be mastering modals like a pro. Let's jump right in.
Can.
Can is used to express presentability, permission, or possibility.
I can swim very well.
I can swim very well.
Can you help me with this task?
Can you help me with this task?
She can speak 3 languages.
She can speak 3 languages.
Can I leave early today?
Can I leave early today?
He can run faster than anyone.
He can run faster than anyone.
Can we go to the park tomorrow?
Can we go to the park tomorrow?
You can have dessert after dinner.
You can have dessert after dinner.
They can solve the problem easily.
They can solve the problem easily.
Can you play the guitar?
Can you play the guitar?
Could.
Could is used to express past ability, polite requests, and lower probability or hypothetical situations.
I could swim when I was younger.
I could swim when I was younger.
Could you pass me the dish, please?
Could you pass me the dish, please?
It could rain later today.
It could rain later today.
She could help you with that if you ask her.
She could help you with that if you ask her.
Could you tell me how to get to the station?
Could you tell me how to get to the station?
We could go for a walk in the evening.
We could go for a walk in the evening.
Could you please close the window?
Could you please close the window?
Will.
Will is used for future actions, strong intentions, or predictions.
I will call you when I arrive.
I will call you when I arrive.
She will finish the report by tomorrow.
She will finish the report by tomorrow.
She will go shopping this weekend.
She will go shopping this weekend.
I will be happy to assist you.
I will be happy to assist you.
He will be here in 10 minutes.
He will be here in 10 minutes.
Would.
Would is used for polite requests, hypothetical situations, or past habitual actions.
Would you like some coffee?
Would you like some coffee?
If I were you, I would study harder.
If I were you, I would study harder.
He would often visit his grandmother when he was young.
He would often visit his grandmother when he was young.
She would love to attend the concert.
She would love to attend the concert.
I would go if I had the time.
I would go if I had the time.
Would you mind helping me?
Would you mind helping me?
May.
May is used to express permission or a more certain possibility.
May I use your phone?
May I use your phone?
It may snow tonight.
It may snow tonight.
May I suggest a different approach?
May I suggest a different approach?
We may go to the beach tomorrow.
We may go to the beach tomorrow.
She may join us later.
She may join us later.
May I take a message for you?
May I take a message for you?
Might.
Might is used to express less certain possibilities or give suggestions.
It might rain later, so take an umbrella.
It might rain later, so take an umbrella.
She might come to the party if she finishes her work.
She might come to the party if she finishes her work.
I might go to the gym after work.
I might go to the gym after work.
He might be at home now.
She might be at home now.
We might watch a movie tonight.
We might watch a movie tonight.
It might take longer to get there due to traffic.
It might take longer to get there due to traffic.
You might be able to finish it by the deadline.
You might be able to finish it by the deadline.
Shall. Shall is used in formal contexts for offers, suggestions, or future actions, more common in British English.
Shall we go for a walk?
Shall we go for a walk?
Shall I open the window?
Shall I open the window?
We shall proceed with the plan.
We shall proceed with the plan.
Shall we meet at the cafe?
Shall we meet at the cafe?
I shall write to you soon.
I shall write to you soon.
Shall we start the meeting now?
Shall we start the meeting now?
I shall help you with the project.
I shall help you with the project.
Should. Should is used to give advice, express obligation, or state expectations.
You should eat more fruits.
You should eat more fruits.
You should wear a coat. It's cold outside.
You should wear a coat. It's cold outside.
We should leave early to avoid traffic.
We should leave early to avoid traffic.
You should practice hard for the match.
You should practice hard for the match.
You should talk to her about the issue.
You should talk to her about the issue.
We should help those in need.
We should help those in need.
Must. Must is used for strong necessity, obligation, or deduction, something that is certain.
You must wear a helmet when riding a bike.
You must wear a helmet when riding a bike.
He must be very tired after the long trip.
He must be very tired after the long trip.
We must hurry if we want to catch the train.
We must hurry if we want to catch the train.
They must be aware of the new policy.
They must be aware of the new policy.
You must try the dessert. It's delicious.
You must try the dessert. It's delicious.
We must follow the rules for safety.
We must follow the rules for safety.
Ought to. Ought to is used for mild obligation or advice, similar to should, but often a bit softer.
You ought to apologize for your behavior.
You ought to apologize for your behavior.
You ought to try the new restaurant in town.
You ought to try the new restaurant in town.
She ought to study more for the exam.
She ought to study more for the exam.
You ought to talk to him about your concerns.
You ought to talk to him about your concerns.
She ought to be more careful with his spending.
She ought to be more careful with his spending.
She ought to get some rest after working so hard all week.
She ought to get some rest after working so hard all week.
He ought to have finished the report by now.
He ought to have finished the report by now.